I'm Cath and this is Made by Cath Craft. Thank you very much for joining me for this video, which is going to be a fabric haul video. And I haven't filmed a fabric haul video for quite a while, mainly because I haven't bought that much fabric over the last month or two. That is until recently, where I've been on a mini fabric buying spree. And now I've got a nice little pile of fabric sitting here ready to share with you. It was quite nice this week actually to have 2 parcels of lovely Happy Mail arriving, having not bought much fabric for a while. It was a nice treat. And I'm looking forward to sharing with you the fabrics and some of my plans for them. So yes, that is the plan for this video. Before I get started on sharing the fabrics, I'll just mention briefly what I'm wearing for my handmade wardrobe. So today I've got on a handmade top and I'm wearing it with a pair of ready-to-wear trousers, just cropped navy trousers, quite classic. And the handmade top I'm wearing today is a sagebrush top by Friday Pattern Co. So definitely a really popular pattern. But I won't go into too much detail about this top because I'm talking about it already in a separate video. You may have seen that over the month of May, I'm filming videos every 5 days. And in the videos, I pop on every day for 5 days and share what I'm wearing that day for my handmade wardrobe. And I'm talking all about each item I'm wearing and how I feel in it, what I think about it. I've been really trying to reach for things I don't wear that often and have a think about why I don't reach for them that much. So this sagebrush top was one of those things. So I'll link that video above in case you fancy hearing more about this one, as well as my other lesser worn garments. And I'll link the other MeMadeMay videos I'm doing all as part of MeMadeMay through the whole of May. I'll link all those videos down below in case you fancy catching up on them if you haven't seen them already. But I'll move on now to sharing all of my lovely new fabrics. And like I mentioned, I had 2 different deliveries this week. And the first one was a delivery from Fabric Godmother. So over the, I think, bank holiday May weekend at the beginning of May, Fabric Godmother had a big sale on. I saw the email pop up and I had a little look and I found some really good bargains actually. So I was quite excited to make that order. It has taken a bit of time to arrive because I know they were inundated with orders. They had quite a few to get through. But I wasn't in an urgent rush for these fabrics, but it was nice when they arrived this week. So I'm quite glad to have them now. And I've got 3 fabrics in the sale. The first one I've got to share is not actually for me. It's one I saw when I was having a little look through and thought that might be perfect for my husband. And it is a cotton fabric, this check cotton fabric here. So my husband has got a couple of pairs of pyjama bottoms I made for him, all in check fabrics. He does like a check pyjama bottom. And one pair's getting a bit old now, so I've known for a while I need to find some new fabric to be able to replace them. And I saw this fabric and it was on special, on sale, and I thought it was probably going to be up his street, so I shared it with him and he liked it. So it's quite a classic, quite sort of muted check, I guess. It's got sort of navy, a bit of green, a little bit of yellow and some black in it. Sort of mid-scale check, I guess. But it's a nice lightweight cotton, so perfect for a pair of pyjama bottoms. I think I got either 1.5 metres or 2 metres, whatever the pattern said it needed. I did actually buy this and then much later in the evening, just as I went to bed, suddenly thought, oh my gosh, is the fabric a wider width fabric? Because I know sometimes with sort of cotton poplin type fabrics, they often come in sort of like an 112 centimetre width rather than a sort of wider 140 centimetre width. And I did think, if it's the narrow width, I hadn't thought about that, and I probably wouldn't have enough to make him a pair of pyjama bottoms. I might have to make him a pair of pyjama shorts instead, which is not what he needed. So I remember dashing downstairs that night just at bedtime and checking on my computer, having a little look back on the website and looking and confirming that actually this fabric did come in the wider width, so that's good. So there is enough to make him that pair of pyjama bottoms that he'd like. So yes, this is the fabric. Hopefully a pyjama bottom should be nice, simple, speedy, so there'll be a bit of check matching involved, but that should be okay. And the pattern I'm planning to use to sew up those pyjama bottoms is a pattern I've had for quite a long time. It's one of my earlier patterns I bought before I got into the indie patterns. And it's this one here. It is Simplicity 1520A. So it's one of the Simplicity easy to sew patterns. And I do remember finding it quite easy to sew when I was quite new to sewing, although I did find the instructions maybe not always as clear as an indie pattern company. But yeah, I can't go too wrong, I guess, with a pair of pyjama bottoms, fingers crossed. But yeah, this pattern is designed for children, teens and adults, and it comes in a sort of full length pyjama bottom option and a shorts option. I think the shorts have 2 different lengths as well. I have made this pattern for myself as well, but I'm not so keen on the fit on me. I found for me, if the fit on me, I prefer the Jamie pyjama bottoms by Tilly and the Buttons. And I know there is a male version of the Jamie pyjama bottoms. I think they're called the Joe pyjama bottoms that Tilly and the Buttons also released. But my husband quite likes the fit of these ones, so I've just always made him these ones. And I've got the pattern piece all traced out and cut out in his size and everything, so it should be quite straightforward. I just need to get this fabric in the pre-wash and then I can get them all made up for him. And if I've got any fabric left over, I might, well, depending on how much I've got left over, if I could squeeze out a pair of shorts for him, I might do that too, but I'm not sure. We'll have to see how I get on. But yeah, so that should be a nice, speedy, simple sew for him. But I was quite pleased to find some fabric he likes because he's a little bit picky on what he'll wear. So, but yeah, I saw this and thought, yeah, that'll hopefully be up his street. So yeah, that was the first fabric. If it's still in stock now on the Fabric Godmother website, I'll link it down below. I'm not sure whether it'll have sold out in the sale or not, but if it is in stock still, I'll link it down below. So the next two fabrics I bought from Fabric Godmother are both fabrics I bought for myself, and they're both cotton lawn fabrics actually. And I do really love cotton lawn. I really enjoy sewing with it and I really enjoy wearing it too. I think it's a perfect fabric to wear, especially for summer. And the first fabric is one that I remember seeing when Fabric Godmother posted it on Instagram a while back, and I remember thinking it was really pretty and striking and a little bit different, so it really caught my eye. So I was quite excited when I saw it in the sale. I thought that'd be a really good time to snap a little bit of it up. And this is the fabric here. It is called the Pandora Mini Cotton Lawn. And this one comes in two different sizes. Like I mentioned, this is the mini version, but there's also a slightly larger scale version of the same print. I don't think that one was actually in the sale. I really love this fabric. I think on the Fabric Godmother website, it said it's inspired by the love of crochet because these little squares look a lot like granny squares, which is really cute. I do love crochet. But also, I feel like this fabric it gives me really summery vibes, and it makes me think almost of being abroad, somewhere with beautiful, colourful mosaic tiles as well. So I feel like it's a really summery print, even though it has a black base to it. So I guess there are quite a lot of other colours. The back isn't sort of too much like a standout colour on it. And what I like about it also is it's got some really vibrant colours in it, sort of primary colours of the blue, yellow, red and green, but they're quite subtle in a way. I just think it's really pretty and that little bit different. And it's lovely quality cotton lawn too. It's got a really silky finish to it. So I got 1 metre of this fabric in the sale. And what I'd like to make out of this fabric is some sort of woven top. I haven't decided on a pattern yet, but I'd like to make something quite simple to really showcase this print. I guess with this one, I will need to make sure I pattern match a bit like with the check pyjama bottom. So hopefully a metre will be enough. But I'm kind of envisaging a top that isn't too long, maybe slightly cropped, and something that might work quite well with a pair of just black linen wide leg trousers. I've got a pair of Saguaro trousers that I made in a viscose linen fabric last summer. And I thought this would look quite nice, the top paired with those. So yeah, I'm really looking forward to sewing this one up and turning it into quite a unique top. If you've got any suggestions of patterns that would work, that are quite simple and use less than 1 metre of fabric, I would love some inspiration. So yeah, do let me know down below if you've got any ideas for this one. I've got a couple of ideas, but I need to have a little look through my patterns and yeah, come up with a firm plan for it, because I'd like to sew it up to be able to enjoy it this summer. But yes, I was really pleased to get that in the sale. I just think it's that cute and a little bit different. So yeah, let me know if you've got any ideas. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to sewing that one up. And I think this one is still in stock and still on sale, so I'll link it down below. Yeah, it's really lovely. I do find the Fabric Godmother own cotton lawns are really nice quality. I've sewn with them before. And yeah, I just think it's such a cute, interesting print. So yeah, I enjoy sewing that one up. And then the second cotton lawn fabric I got from Fabric Godmother is this one here, which is it was really good offers. I thought it was really good value. It's this navy fabric with this really cute, very small sort of micro floral print on it. I think maybe they're cherries. I'm not sure they're little flowers, little flower buds or cherries in this sort of pale peachy colour. I do love a navy fabric, and I thought this print was quite pretty. I do like quite a sort of micro scale print as well. And I bought a bit more of this fabric. I think I got 2.5 meters of it because I thought it would make a lovely dress of some sort, perhaps. I haven't, again, got a set plan for this one. So I thought that's why I bought the 2.5 meters, to be a bit flexible on what pattern I chose. But it was such good value, and I thought this print was just right on my street. I do love a navy. So So I thought I'd get it and have it in my stash, maybe if a new pattern comes out and tempts me, or I might use it for one of my old favourite patterns. I'm not quite sure at the moment. But yeah, I thought it was a really nice, sort of quite classic one. It's a fabric I could really see myself wearing a lot and enjoying, and it was just really good value. And again, if I can see this one is still in stock on the Fabric Godmother website, again, I'll link it down below. But yes, this one's a little bit less silky than the Pandora cotton lawn, and a bit softer feeling, so it's a slightly different feel to it. But I think it'll be really nice and comfy to wear. Yeah, it does feel really nice still. Even the selvage is quite cute. Actually, I hadn't seen that before. You can see the little flowers are continued only on the white selvage. That's really sweet. So yeah, those are my Fabric Godmother purchases. I'm looking forward to definitely sewing up the pyjama bottoms straight away, and definitely the Pandora cotton lawn, I'd like to get started on that one soon. And for this one, I think I'll hold on to it until I've made a firm decision on what I'd like to sew it up with. But it's nice to have in my stash. I know it's quite a good buy, I thought. So yeah, that is everything I got from Fabric Godmother. So the next fabric delivery that I received this week is one from First for Fabrics. And actually it came in super speedy time. I think I made the order on Sunday evening and it arrived with me on Wednesday morning. So that was pretty cool. And I ordered 2 fabrics from First for Fabrics, and they're both actually for my mum. So I saw my mum at the weekend, and when I saw her, I was wearing one of my Sabina skirts by the Little Pomegranate, which is a really lovely free pattern. I'll show you all the details in a moment. And my mum admired the skirt, and I said I'd be happy to make her one if she liked. So what we agreed is that I'd have a look online and find some different fabrics I could potentially make her one out of, and send them off to her so she could have a little look and choose one. So I had to look online for some nice viscose fabrics, because I think the Sabina skirt works really well in a viscose, and she really liked my version in a viscose. And I tried to find quite reasonably priced viscose fabrics that were under £10 per metre. And I sent her a whole load of links to different online fabric shops and different fabrics. And she came back and said she'd found 2 that she liked best, and she couldn't quite choose between them, and what did I think? And I had a look, and they were both from First for Fabrics. So I said, why don't I order both of them and make you 2 Sabina skirts? As you'll see in a moment, they're very different prints, so I thought they'd look really different. And she was quite keen on that, so I ordered both fabrics. I'm going to turn them both into Sabina skirts for her. So I'll show you the pattern first. It may be one you know already. I think it's been quite popular. It's a lovely free pattern. So this is the Sabina skirt. It's a midi length skirt. Actually, I'll show you the line drawings. They'll show it a bit more clearly. It's a midi length skirt with a fully elasticated waist. It's got its little slip pockets at the side. And what's nice about the pockets is when you sew them, they're anchored into the waistband, which I think works really well when you've got like a drapey, lightweight fabric, because it doesn't drag down the sides. They're nicely secured in place. And it's got this little ruffle at the bottom. And it comes together really nice. It's a really nice pattern to sew. And I thought making it for someone else would be okay, not too much pressure on the sizing, because I can just check when I've sewed it up how tight my mum wants the elastic to be, and otherwise the hip measurement isn't too critical because it's a gathered skirt. So yeah, I thought it'd be a nice one to sew up, and hopefully she'll really like her versions. So I've got her 2 different fabrics, and I'll show you them. This first one I've actually already cut into. When the fabric arrived yesterday, I got it straight in the washing machine. It was a beautiful day for drying clothes, so I got it straight in the washing machine out the line, and I had a bit of time this morning to start cutting it out. So here is some of it here. It's a really lovely, pretty viscose fabric, lovely and drapey and lightweight, with this black base and this really pretty, I guess it's like a mid-scale floral print. It's not a really big floral print, but not like a ditzy by any means. Really pretty flowers with lovely summery colours, so like yellows and pinks and a teal and a sort of purpley colour. I think my mum liked the idea of mid-scale floral. She said she didn't really want a ditzy. So yeah, it's a really pretty one. It also comes, I think, in a navy blue colourway, and the flowers have a slightly different colours to them. But I'll link this fabric down below. It was really reasonably priced, under £10 a metre. I can't remember the exact price. So yes, that is the first one. I think my mum thought it'd be quite nice because she could pick out the different colours and the flowers in her tops. And then the second one is really cool, actually. And when my mum originally talked about wanting a Sabina skirt, I think she was thinking more floral, but I saw this print and thought it was really cool, and I could see her wearing it, and she really liked it, so I was glad. It is this one here. So it's this sort of almost sort of animal print type vibe to it, and this lovely cobalt blue and white. Really nice and crisp and fresh for summer, I think. Again, this one came in a different colourway too. I think there's a black and white version too, but I'll link it down below. I mean, again, it was under £10 a metre, and it's lovely and drapey, and yeah, it just feels really nice. So yes, I'm going to start 2 Sabina skirts in these 2 fabrics, and as you can see, they are really different, so I think they'll make for really different skirts. I wasn't sure how much to order because with the Sabina skirt pattern, the pattern states you need 2 meters of fabric, and the pattern states you really use all of that fabric. You can see the cutting layout here. Every bit of that length is used. But my mum sent me over her measurements, and I had a little look at the pattern piece, and I figured out I'd have just enough space based on her measurements to actually be able to cut out the front and back pieces next to each other on the fabric rather than underneath each other. And I wanted to be able to do that because my mum wanted me to lengthen the skirt a little bit because she's a bit taller than me and she wanted it to be like a longer midi, not like a really high midi. So we thought we need to lengthen a little bit. So I was quite glad I didn't have to order over 2 meters of either fabric because I'd be able to hopefully put those pieces next to each other and cut them like that on each fabric rather than having to put them underneath each other like the pattern layout says here. So that's good. So yeah, I've ordered 2 meters of each fabric, so that should give plenty to play with in terms of lengthening it to whatever length she wants. So I think I'll sort of cut it a bit too long and then she can put it on and see what she thinks. But yeah, it'll be nice to sew them up for her, and obviously we're just starting to approach summer here, so hopefully she'll be able to get lots of wear out of them this summer. And yeah, they are really different, so I think they'll hopefully give her 2 really nice summery skirts to wear. So I'm looking forward to getting them both sewn up. I'm going to make this one first, try it all on her, check the fit and how she likes it, and then I'll move on to this one once she's happy with the first one. So that is the plan. I'll link the Sabina skirt pattern down below as well. It's a lovely free pattern. Yeah, like I said, it sews up really nicely and perfect for showcasing a pretty print as well because it is quite a simple silhouette for a skirt. So yeah, those are my 2 fabrics from First for Fabrics. It's nice to have some plans to sew some things for other people as well as myself, because I think when I first started sewing, I really wanted to sew stuff for myself and I was super keen to do that, and I didn't think I'd probably enjoy sewing things for other people. But the further I've gone on, I guess it's a bit like a Christmas. Sometimes there's almost more joy in making something for someone else, giving someone something else, than it is making some for yourself or receiving something for yourself. So yes, anyway, I'll link them down below because I think they both are still in stock at the moment. So yes, those are all of the fabrics that arrived with me this week. So yes, it's been lovely to receive some happy mail, and I hope you've enjoyed hearing about them and what I'm planning to make. And if you do have any suggestions for either of the cotton lawns from Fabric Godmother that I got for myself, then do please let me know. So thank you very much for watching, really appreciate it. If you've enjoyed this video, please do give it a thumbs up. And I'll see you for another video very soon. Keep an eye out for more of my MeMadeMay videos coming up through the rest of May, where I'm talking all about different garments from my handmade wardrobe that I don't reach for so much. So yes, thank you again for watching, and yes, see you again soon. Bye.